Ronnie O'Sullivan, losing it for 25 minutes straight. From smashed cues
Well, would you believe it? He's missed the green.
to heated arguments with referees.
I'm not.
Here are times Ronnie O'Sullivan completely lost it. Kicking things off with a heated argument between Ronnie and Mark Allen in the final frame of their Champion of Champions quarterfinal in Milton Keynes. The argument was about a really trivial thing. Ronnie was playing, Allen was sitting, and Ronnie was getting disturbed by his continuous movements.
He is studious in a tactical exchange as he has been this frame, but yeah, good chance now, and we know what he's like at flicking the switch and getting the scoring boots back on.
Keep still. No. Keep still. Stay on the shot. No, you're standing up and then you're moving in the eye line. You are.
Okay, you just try to...
Have you not been standing there?
Right, okay guys, just
Family safety.
please guys.
Everyone had held their breath. Anything could be expected of Ronnie.
You're standing there. Come on. No, yeah, mate.
Please, no need for argument. Please guys, sure, come on. Guys, just leave it. Can we just play snooker? Please guys.
Really? Yeah. You're standing there. No, I wasn't.
Wow, please just leave. Thank you. I know you didn't do anything. Thank you.
What did?
Thank you.
Red was there. You was about here.
Ronnie, can we just play on now? I think Mark will be careful now.
It was like this. You were ripping the thing off.
Can we just stop that argument now, please, and play on? Guys, it's time now. Please.
What an extraordinary exchange.
Lovely.
Thankfully, this didn't spiral into a physical fight, because in the next one, Ronnie did get a bit physical.
Oh.
It was a match with Ali Cartel. Ronnie might got pissed with Cartel's sinister smile, so he extended his arm while passing him. No one in the stadium gave importance to this shoulder barge incident, but Cartel was quite angry with his offensive action.
Oh. No,
Alright, fellas, just play on, yeah?
that's unusual. Right. This is a little bit, it looked like it was a bit funny there, but the referee got involved. It's far from funny.
Told you there was an edge to this match.
He's not a happy person at the moment.
This offensive action is one of their intense rivalry moments. But this heated discussion is nothing in front of Ronnie and referee Olivier Martial's exchange.
He's certainly which he has done. If he misses the blue, it's perfect. If he cannons the blue, he could be in trouble.
8.
Why hit it so hard?
Foul. And a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 8.
While giving it a foul, the referee didn't know he was going to make his life difficult. Ronnie didn't take this disruption in his game lightly.
He played it very fast, didn't he?
Ronnie.
I saw it. No, tell me. What did you see? I'm not going to see anything. You tell me what you said. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. Don't look at the camera. You saw nothing.
I'm not.
And Judd. Nothing to do with Judd.
Sorry. Yeah, but I had to say something, John. I had to. Could have said it after the game. I had to.
Whatever it was Judd said to the referee, well, you could have had a word after the game. So I'm not quite sure, Ken. We could have done without this just for the end of this magnificent session.
Best of luck with this discussion. Next, we again have a heated discussion between Ronnie and a referee. This time it is Leo Scullion. The argument happened during a tense snooker match.
He does miss And there's his long putt success. He's only down to 52%. Mark Selby at 70%.
Well, that's the ready play ahead. Is he going to play to land on it or catch it thin and get back up the table? But it's a tough one to catch it thin. Oh, well judged.
These balls became the reason for the dispute.
It's a tricky little shot he's attempting there because it's so easy to push that. Mark has left them so close together that you've got to play away from it, otherwise you could finish up playing a push shot. Yeah, a push shot is where the tip, the object ball and the cue ball are all together at the same time.
He doesn't want to leave this touching. And I think it is a touching ball. And Ronnie is just coming out to question it. I know the referee's wearing glasses, but he says it's not. Well,
soon this funny situation is going to turn into a disaster as Ronnie didn't take this decision lightly.
There's no way in a million years that would touch it. Check it on the screen. I checked it before. I don't think.
Well, the thing is, sometimes it can rock back a little bit.
Yeah.
Ronnie's still convinced it's not touching, but it's the referee's choice. If the referee says it's touching, then Mark's got to play away.
It's not moved. No, it hasn't moved. I checked it before I walked back.
Well, I'm sorry, Ray.
Now, Ronnie, just settle down. Just don't get yourself upset. If the referee says it's touching, just well, that looks touching. You see,
you're playing from touching ball.
Well, sometimes, as you said, Dennis, the ball can sometimes rock back, and it is made a difference. Because the fact that those balls are touching, it certainly does make a difference, because Mark Selby can just play away and put Ronnie in a bit of trouble here. But
two grown men are arguing over the ball touching. This was really a hilarious situation, but Ronnie was annoyed and disrespected the referee, claiming Leo should test his eyes.
Very annoyed, Ronnie. It's not something he wants to get too upset with.
However, this is nothing in front of Ronnie's next offensive action, where he not only disrespects his opponent, but also the snooker game.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 24.
He failed a red shot and was quite angry. As he was not winning the game, he abruptly left the arena, leaving Stephen Henry in shock.
Sitting. I don't know what's going on. Sorry, no.
Next, we have Ronnie throwing his cues after missing a simple shot.
Haven't landed ideally. Well, would you believe it? He's missed the green, and the rest has gone on.
Well, what was the mistake of the cues here? Clearly, it wasn't their fault. But Ronnie always punished them for his failures and mishaps.
Thoroughly. Well, that was the concern, but it's not happened. The cue has taken a bit of punishment there.
Okay, thank you. Ronnie Sullivan won. It's okay.
He's apologising now to the referee.
He is apologizing because he smashed the cue and threw it in the bin in his anger. Now they were withdrawing him from the tournament, and he was apologizing. Whether it is the old Ronnie or the young one, banging cues to show his anger and frustration is a permanent part of his personality.
No, he's still playing for the red I mentioned, but needs a bit of a bounce off the cushion. Now, if he's landed on that,
34.
to play that shot with your left hand and get that pinpoint position was superb. Oh, he's missed it. Oh, now that's a couple of little things that's happened this evening, and we haven't seen this for quite some time, but he is disgusted with himself. But Could have damaged the cue the way he hit that on the table there. Quite a while since we've seen Ronnie react like that.
Sullivan, 5.
Once, he was so disgusted by his failure that he tried to throw the cue on the floor, but it refused to go down without causing a disaster for Ronnie.
We actually saw something this afternoon, John, that we showed right at the top of the programme, where Ronnie was kind of flicking his cue up in the air, played this shot, played it very, very poorly, and he was so disgusted, he obviously just played to throw the cue up in the air and catch it, but he missed it. Now, the problem with that, he'd actually put a cut in the cloth of about ½ an inch, and now look what had to happen a few minutes later. Here goes the cue. As soon as the session finished, this is what happened next.
Yes, the workers had to come in and put a brand new cloth on the table.
He should stop throwing his sticks now, because in 2026, the premium snooker cloth will cost around $600. Now, it is not just the cues or referees that have become the victim of his explosive anger. Sometimes it is his jaw that gets the punishment.
Which was the miss on the black by Sullivan. And you can see how annoyed he was there.
We all have seen how much Ronnie gets dangerous when he is under pressure. A high-stakes game makes him lose his cool, and he sometimes gets disrespectful toward the ball. Yes, there are incidents when he hits the ball quite hard to show his frustration, and gets a warning.
But why hit it so hard?
Judge, drop 1. Don't make obscene gestures again, okay? I need to warn you. Right, okay, just letting you know.
Yeah, he's just been warned. The referee has warned Ronnie about a gesture he was making with the cue, so...
This is nothing in front of his tense match with Shelby. The psychological pressure was taking a toll on him, and we could see his frustration when he hit the ball.
Matt Selby, 12.
Sullivan still not giving it up. Seems in 2020 not conceding when he lost is in fashion.
I think we should be going off 15 minutes now, personally.
Well, thank goodness the pink went in, and thank goodness the cue ball didn't, because the frame is over. And Mark Selby clearly the happier of the two as the players head to the interval. He's going to make his point by playing the black.
Mark noticed his frustration and anger and was quite furious with this.
During the match, I felt like it was a little bit disrespectful the way he played. Every time I put him in a snooker, he just got down and hit the balls 100 mile an hour and could have gone anywhere. So I don't know whether he was just in that frame of mind, but I just felt it was a little disrespectful to me at the table. But last 3 frames he played great. I got no complaints.
So you're almost feeling as though he was being reckless?
Not reckless, just obviously disrespectful to me. I mean, rather than obviously like, sometimes like if you got no shot, you get down and you can just hit him as hard as you can and hope you try and flute one. But every time I had him in a snooker, he just seemed to do it. Even if like he had a chance to roll on a ball, he'd just come off the cush. So I just think it's disrespectful to the game and also disrespectful to me in that particular match.
It is not just the ball he hits hard when he loses control. Sometimes it is his hands, too.
Should be okay. No. No.
Wow.
Sullivan.
Now, these are not the only disrespectful gestures of Ronnie. When he is angry, he doesn't hesitate to cross the line. He dares to refuse a handshake with referees if he wants. This is not the first time. In fact, in 2019, he refused to shake hands with the referee and the opponent, stating they could make him sick during the tournament.
Come on, Ron, just shake my hand.
Germs.
Touching my hands, germs.
I've got a thing with, I mean, I'm a bit OCD with germs, so I don't open door handles, always have tissues on door handles. You know, I'm a bit OCD like that, so yeah.
So we've just seen that before, I know we have.
Plus you get some heavy handshaking people, they go, all right, Ronnie, I want to crush your hand. You're like, mate, you know what I mean, these are my livings, you know what I mean, I've got to take care of these. If I ain't got these to use,
Isn't it funny that he is scared of catching germs by handshakes, but never shies away from banging his fist on the table in anger? Now, we all know that Ronnie is the least chill person in the circuit, but yet, when a female referee tried to point out his mistake of being late, he lost control of his emotions and asked her to chill.
Sullivan just waiting until the door is closed and no other crowd is allowed in.
Yeah, but we might wait 20 minutes, you know what I mean? I'm chill.
In another controversial moment, Ronnie noticed that the white ball was in the wrong position in the 2022 World Snooker Championship.
He's only asking the referee to have a good look at it in case he misses it, and he knows exactly where to put the cue ball back should he miss this red here. Yeah,
but you know, it's one of those, it's now that it's caught the jaw of the middle pocket, you can't get through to that red, but yeah, it's one of those very difficult situations to get the white back in there.
The referee refused to acknowledge his complaint and insisted that there was nothing wrong. This makes Ronnie quite angry, so he sarcastically asked the referee to take the shot himself.
Your position.
Is the position correct, boss? No.
It's one of those, it's almost impossible to get it absolutely right. But
You can.
It is right, it is right.
Is that good?
Yeah.
When the referee says it's right,
Yeah, but you can still flick the red on your left hand side.
on the monitor.
No. According to the picture.
Just imagine what would happen if the referee took the challenge and won it. This sarcasm would be the destruction of Ronnie then.
For me, this is what I saw before you played the first
Just
shot.
play the other shot and then it'll resolve the situation.
I've moved it already to the left. Right, do you agree to the left? Yeah. Move it to the left, like a fraction. Yeah? Perfect?
Wouldn't it be amazing if it gets down and plays a different shot?
Yeah. Thank you.
The referee should be thankful that the situation was resolved without Ronnie getting extremely angry, because it is not the first time he has got into this type of dispute. In fact, he has a history of becoming angry when he believes that there is something wrong with the snooker table.
Quite a congested situation to the left of the black spot, which O'Sullivan has given a lot of thought to solving. O'Sullivan is a true professional in that he aspires to play the game perfectly. Nobody can do that all the time, but he achieves it in patches. And even his second best is extremely formidable.
Because it goes by miles.
Is there a problem with the black spot?
Yep.
It doesn't.
Yeah, it is now.
It doesn't. It rolls off.
Terrible.
Just play the shot, please.
It's terrible. You've done it so it don't go.
No, it goes.
Yeah, it goes now. Because I've told you to put it on. But
That's why I checked it.
It's terrible twice.
Just play the shot, please.
Twice. I've had to tell you.
Ronnie's anger was getting the best of him, so he decided to walk out of the situation and drink the water before he could explode.
Well, some difference of opinion about the spotting of the black. O'Sullivan has previously had one or two clashes with Terry Camilleri at the Masters last year.
The same thing happened in the 2022 World Championship. A referee's mistake thoroughly annoyed him.
Mightn't be quite straight enough for that. So he has to wait one for that to happen. Just about available, I think.
25.
Now all of a sudden, everything's dried up a little
No, if it's
bit.
not on, it's not on. No, but if it's not on, it's not on.
He said, leave it on. You might have got it wrong the first time, he said. Basically, what he just found out is that it doesn't go. It went earlier.
Now, there is another disrespectful moment in which Ronnie makes fun of the referee, losing all his professionalism.
Oh, I missed. Oh, well, that's cool.
It is not just referees or opponents he gets angry with. Sometimes flies also annoy him.
Selby having the last word before the mid-session break with that run of 67. So it's set up perfectly. Even the wildlife is getting in on the act. Or is it the confetti from the heavens? Well caught.
That reminds me of sketch on Only Fools and Horses. Remember that with the red butterfly?
Thank you.
Next, we have Ronnie and Dominic Dale's game, where Ronnie delivered a frustrated shot.
He's got the pot. Has he got the cannon over the middle pocket? If so, it's some shot, and he's played it. If he played that, it's a brilliant shot. I'm not so sure he did. Dominic grinning.
Well, O'Sullivan shook his head as if to indicate he didn't. Oh, you're kidding me. It's just blown the frame. Extraordinary.
This shot is nothing in front of his next disrespectful one.
Yeah, good call. Yeah, that's the red. The second one that's southwest of it, exactly. Very, very good. Louise Kratz. Yeah, she was the face. Wow. Well, and he just whacked it. I think he hit the pink. I mean, it's a foul anyway, is that?
I'm not sure whether you...
I think he hit the pink first.
The pink then, yeah.
We'll see on the replay.
Rosmere 6.
It'll be the frame.
And the frame.
Wow. Let's see if it hit the pink first.
Next, we have Ronnie getting in trouble because of cussing in anger.
21.
He cursed himself in anger and became aggressive with the game.
Well, he's having a good look. And disappointment is there. But it's time to accept it. If you can't pot it, play good safety.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 27. Hang on a second. I've got to get a warning for that one. If we win again, it's another percentage. Oh, okay. Hang on.
much heat that warm money.
But this aggression is nothing compared to what he did next.
Well, O'Sullivan shook his head as if to indicate he didn't. Oh,
Foul.
you're kidding me.
And frame, dumbing down.
He's just blown the frame. Extraordinary. Perhaps irritated that he fluked the cannon, I don't know. Either way, he's just...
In the end, he took out his anger by hitting the table.
Difficult. Well, he plays that shot so well, but this time the white has stuck in the bunch. He just arced his way around and somehow found his way into the middle of the bunch. And
so, which moment is your favorite? Do share with us in the comment section and do subscribe to our channel for more content.